What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video on DC Future States. And today we are covering Dark Detective number 3. And so far, this series has been awesome, alright? Mariko Tamaki has been delivering a really cool take on Bruce in a futuristic Gotham City. Plus, Dan Mora's artwork is great, alright? Now, in this new issue, Bruce meets up with the new Batman, Tim Fox. So, yeah, this is a very huge issue. So, if you guys are ready, let's dive into this issue. Carl Bennington, Plexitech CEO, terrible golfer, organizer of many charity golf tournaments, is found dead by a woman. She calls for a medic. The police look for the murderer. The blame goes toward the vigilantes. This incident pushes more hunt for the vigilantes by the magistrates. Bruce thinks there is every reason for a vigilante to kill Carl Bennington. Bruce still thinks that this incident was set up by the magistrate though. He goes searching through Gotham for evidence. Bruce goes to the city removing nanotech and drones so he can investigate the magistrate system even further without getting caught. But when he removes the nanotech, the magistrate immediately get alert, so his plan kinda backfires. Drones arrive and go to attack Bruce. Bruce runs long enough and eventually makes it on an alleyway. He takes down one drone, but another drone behind him is about to shoot him. But then it's destroyed by a batarang. Bruce looks behind and says, "Who the hell are you?" The person responds, "You know who I am." Bruce is confronted by Tim Fox, the next Batman. Bruce says, "I guess I do." Batman responds, "And who the hell are you?" Bruce narrates, "Batman, you're in my suit. Always new hero to replace the old one. Because it's about a symbol, not a person. Batman is dead. Long live Batman." Bruce responds to Batman, "Let's just say I'm busy." Batman says, "Whatever you're busy doing, it's not safe." Bruce says, "Just going about my business." Batman tells Bruce, "Stay home tomorrow night." Bruce responds, "Yeah, I pretty much invented that line." They both walk separate directions. Now, we go later in the day and Bruce gets back to his shared apartment with conspiracy theorist Noah. Bruce hacks into the drones and figures out for certain that the magistrate is watching everywhere, 24/7. Bruce looks at footage of who killed Carl Bennington. In fact, it was a setup. The peacekeepers killed Carl, the pinnacle of the new order, murdering in secret. The magistrate thought Carl was a threat, same way they thought Bruce was a threat. The magistrate wanted weapons from Wayne Enterprises. That's why they set Peacekeeper 01 to try and kill Bruce. Bruce walks out of his room and hears Noah and his daughter arguing. Noah hears alien noises. He needs to keep going to the rooftop so the apartment isn't located. Noah's daughter, Hannah, calls Bruce lazy for not helping her dad. She tells Bruce to stop talking with Noah about conspiracies and actually help him. She doesn't want her father to die. Hannah walks away angry. Bruce is curious what noises Noah was hearing. Bruce goes to the rooftop and uses infrared specs. He stands on the rooftop and sees drones following Hannah. Bruce jumps from the rooftop to investigate. He's curious as to why they are watching her. Bruce follows the drones to the magistrate headquarters. He looks up, but he can't get in. So he drives off in his motorcycle. He makes it to the road in front of his apartment, and he wants to protect Hannah, but he loses sight of her, so she's gone, guys. But that's when Bruce figures out what Noah was hearing. The sound of 1,000 magistrate drones in the sky watching. That is when a bunch of drones show up and destroy Bruce's motorcycle. Bruce stands frightened as the drones go to attack. So that was Future State Dark Detective number 2, and this was another solid installment of this series. The artwork by Dan Mora is as amazing as before, guys. Like, it's really phenomenal. He really knows how to draw great facial expressions and cool action sequences. Plus, that double page spread of Bruce and Tim Fox, Batman, was just dope. Tim looks like an absolute unit in the suit compared to Bruce. It's by far one of the best images I've seen in Future State as a whole. Plus, the narration by Bruce accompanying the image is very well written. The encounter between Bruce and Tim was really well done. Mariko Tamaki did a great job writing this issue. The voice she gives Bruce is very thought out. Plus, the pace of the story is easy to follow and exciting. I'm excited to read the conclusion to the series in 2 weeks. Overall, I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. I recommend it. If you've been enjoying the series, check this issue out. If you haven't been following this series, then start from issue number 1 and read on. There's amazing artwork and great writing in the series. So, you don't want to miss out on that, right? But yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts on this issue down below. What would you rate from 1 to 10? Plus, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next DC Future State video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.